Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about my thoughts of the recently concluded 2022. Uh, do I call it a TV series, mini series, or something like that? There's just 6 episodes, and I don't think there's no plans to have a season two or anything like that. It's just I don't really know what the whole point of it was. I mean, just to tell us a story of another meeting between Obi Wan and Anakin slash Darth Vader. 10 years after the events of the Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars really can't let go of that particular Skywalker saga, can they? They really need to get back. And I know that there's another movie coming out set before the events of this franchise. Is I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that put new series. Okay, let's talk about that series when it actually, or the movie, sorry, which is before Rogue One. Jesus Christ, they cannot let go of the Darth Vader stuff, and they cannot let go of the Skywalkers. The entire Skywalker saga with Obi Wan Kenobi in for good measure is something which Star Wars is not able to get past. However, let me tell you that the only way this Star Wars can actually be this interesting as it was to be. I know it makes a lot of money, but to be honest, it's Star Wars for me is like the Starbucks of the I can't really call it sci-fi world, so of the movie world. Basic, you're all going to go there and get it, but if you really want better coffee or you want something better, you're going to go somewhere else with that has got more flavor, that has got more bite to it. I don't know, Tim Hortons maybe. Anyway, yeah, it's a mini series. That's what it says over here. So Obi Wan Kenobi is a mini series created for Disney Plus. So I watched it on Disney Plus. Hotstar and Disney Plus is what I have over here in India. It's part of the Star Wars franchise. Stars Ewan McGregor coming back as Obi Wan Kenobi, and I think he kind of nailed in the performance. It doesn't really look to me that he was that interested in the role, to be honest. But it's a hefty paycheck. It's just my opinion. Okay, so this is set 10 years after the trilogy, which ended with Revenge of the Sith. And basically he's now looking to help out because Princess Leia has been kidnapped, played by a 10-year-old girl who is, to me, the star of the show. I mean, she's cute, she acts well, she's a spitfire, she's a feisty pint-sized aggression ball, and she was smart. So I really like the girl who played Leia, which the young actress's name is Vivian Lyra Blair, or Lyra Blair, excuse me. She's supposed to be around 10 years old herself. So yeah, pretty smart little girl who is in that role. So Obi-Wan Kenobi is actually hiding out and working in some factory or something like that, and he is basically keeping a low profile. Most people really don't really know that he is Obi-Wan Kenobi. But he calls himself Ben Kenobi, so people think he couldn't possibly be connected to Obi-Wan because this is Ben and not Obi-Wan. And so he's got to save her. He has to fight with Anakin, who is now Darth Vader, and of course there's going to be a lot of the Star Wars stuff that you see: the escape, the fights, the sneaking in, the Jedi mind tricks, the and all that, and robots and useless stormtroopers and some other characters which I don't know will not really make much sense. I mean, not make sense, but in the long run they don't really matter. Like Riva, for example, and some Grand Inquisitor. But I know that they are part of I think they're part of the animated series and all that stuff. So I didn't recognize Rupert Friend, by the way. So he's there as the Grand Inquisitor. Plus points of the film, I'm a fan uh, of Ewan McGregor. I think he's normally something that I do. He is a person, an actor who I do watch and enjoy his performances. But I just felt like he was going through the motions. Lovely to see Hayden Christensen in once again, because I haven't seen him after the movie. Was it Awake or something like that? And then I have not really seen him. So it's been a very very long time, or maybe Awake or Looper. Not Looper. Sorry, uh, the movie in which he jumps from place to place and all that stuff. Whatever that movie was called. So it's been a long time. He is older now, but still nice to see him. And the girl, of course, like I mentioned, the young actress, was a pleasure to actually watch. Um, in this mini series, you also have um, some fine actors like Kumal Nanji, Moses Ingram, who plays Reva. I know there was a bit of backlash against her. People were complaining about the acting in the first episode, and she improved quite a lot later on. But it also became sort of a racist taunt against her, and I don't really understand. I actually thought as the series went by, she was pretty good. So it beats me why some people have to make a disgusting little thing. Sung Kang plays the fifth brother, basically, and almost an albino Chinese guy. Kumal Nanji, like I mentioned, Hayden Christensen. Indra Verma, who plays Tala Dorit, she is a former Imperial, or rather an Imperial officer who is a double agent kind of thing. She is helping the Jedi. She's helping basically Ewan McGregor and the rebels, basically, whoever they are. Who else? Um, you do see the returning Jimmy Smith in a small role as Bail Organa, and Simone Kessel, who I haven't seen in quite a while in anything. She plays his wife, Briha Organa, Queen of Alderaan and Leah's adoptive mother. And yeah, that's basically it. Oh yeah, Zach Braff apparently voices one of the robot drivers and all that stuff. So that's basically it. Stuff wise, like I said, I wasn't really. I mean, the first couple of episodes were pretty good. After that, I mean, sorry, not the first couple. First couple of episodes was actually a little boring, but as it went along, it got a little bit more interesting. But I'm not. There's a football match going on. There's a goal scored. I'm just trying to see who actually scored. Was he offside? Kind of looks like he was offside. Oh, it could be offside. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really get why they had to shoot this particular thing. I really wish Star Wars could move away from that particular era and just move on. Leave the Skywalkers alone. They've been dead and buried. Just leave the freaking family alone. Leave Darth Vader alone. I don't know what's going to happen in the next movie. I'll watch it, of course, but I'm not really sure. I also want to mention that unlike a lot of people, I do like the prequel series. For me, it actually makes sense to see what happens to why Anakin became Darth Vader. And I know there's been a lot of criticism over Anakin Skywalker's acting in his first appearance as Anakin, which was in the second film, which was Attack of the Clones. But in Revenge of the Sith, I think he was really good, and I really enjoyed his performance. So yeah. And what else to talk about this particular series? I mean, like I say, Star Wars. If they could be more interesting, if they actually did, and the goal is actually disallowed, if they actually did do something about moving away from that particular time and era. It's something very similar with Star Trek. I believe that they are kind of fascinated with the TOS era, Kirk and that era. Excuse me. So very similar to that, because at Discovery come into it initially. They did move off to the future, yes, but then now they have Strange New Worlds, which is set 10 years before TOS. So I think people should not be sticking on to those legacies. Just move on. create new stories, create new characters, and make it more interesting for us. I wasn't very impressed with this particular series. I have plans to actually rewatch the Star Wars movie sometime soon and do a review of each one, starting from the prequels, then the original movies, and then the latest sequel trilogy plus Rogue One and the terrible movie that was Solo. So like they seem to be giving all of them individual outing where they are the main character and none of the others are that much into it. But I don't know. I really didn't enjoy this that much. If I were to give the series a rating, I think overall, because the special effects were good, a couple of the actors were good, some of the actors were good, I guess, and might give it a 7 out of 10. Star Wars really hasn't excited me for a very long time. I mean, I was happy when they said they were making a sequel series, but we all know how that went along. Anyway, so that's it for me about the series Obi Wan Kenobi. Please move on from the Skywalkers and Darth Vader. Take care, guys. I shall see you again in another review coming sometime soon. Bye bye.